How's it going, VC? It's Billy coming at you here with Brother Jered's 220 subs contest. Jered, you might see this is brought to you by Fireball. And as Jered would say, because why the hell not? Anyway, Brother Jered has his 220 subs contest, and he has asked us to list our 5 favorite bands. Damn, that stuff's hot, dude. How do you drink that shit all the time? Whew, and my eyes water. Anyway, our 5 favorite albums with replacement singers. I didn't want to do the same thing that everybody else did, although, you know, Maiden and AC/DC and things like that are very cool. I listen to that stuff all the time. So I tried to mix it up a little bit, even though you bastard, you stole my Van Halen OU812. But I'm still going to throw a little Van Halen in there for you. So let's get right at it here. Jered, first off, buddy, I love your channel. I completely dig it. I think we're like one and the same. Maybe not music taste-wise. I do love a lot of the stuff. Jamming a little Black Label Society. This stuff right here is a lot of the stuff that Jered has sent me. Not the Damn Yankees and not the Sittin' Heavy, but brother, you gotta get that Sittin' Heavy. It is bad ass. But Jered sent me this stuff with what we're listening to, a little Black Label Society here in the background. Brother Jered has sent that to me, and I dig it. Anyway, brother, I dig your channel. I love watching your videos. We have got to make an effort to, at some point, get together and hang out and shoot the shit and drink a few beers. But number 5, I'm going to start right here with a little REO Speedwagon. I had showed some REO Speedwagon in another video earlier. It was like a greatest hits or something. And I love REO Speedwagon. Kevin Cronin was not the original lead singer, but Kevin came in and the band just took off to a whole new level. You know, with more poppier, catchier melodies and hooks. This album here has Can't Fight This Feeling, which, say what you want about those cheesy 80s power ballads. I love them. And I know Jered loves them too. I just know he does. So there's my number 5, REO. Number 4, you know, I don't show too many CDs on here, but this is one. This band has just reissued their entire catalog on vinyl, but I haven't had a chance to pick any of it up yet. I'm going to catch shit for showing this, I guarantee you, from somebody, but I don't give a shit. This here is my wife's CD, actually. That's why it's all beat up, but it's Dixie Chicks, Fly. For those of you that may not know, Natalie Maines was not the original singer in Dixie Chicks, but once she replaced the original singer, they just took off. You know, they had their debut, Wide Open Spaces, and this record here is just a phenomenal record with Ready to Run, Cowboy Take Me Away, Cold Day in July, Goodbye Earl, Hello Mr. Heartache, Sin Wagon, Without You, Some Days You Gotta Dance. What a phenomenal album. These girls are so extremely, extremely talented. You know, say what you will about Natalie and her big mouth, you know, talking politics and getting all that shit mixed in with music, which I don't condone, but I can't blame her, you know. Good stuff. Talented girls. I love it. And what would a Billy Hurst video be without showing some country, right, Jered? So, moving on to number 3. I know this band had to replace this singer out of no choice of its own, out of tragedy, actually. And you guys know, if you've watched any of my videos in the past, how huge of a Lynyrd Skynyrd fan I am. And if you're going to have to replace your lead singer due to death, why not replace him with his brother, his little brother, Johnny? Here's Lynyrd Skynyrd, Vicious Cycle. This is a kick-ass album. Jered, I'm sure you've got this album, knowing how big of a Skynyrd fan you are, but if not, dude, you've got to get this. This is one of their heaviest albums out there. Plus, it's got the killer cut on it. I like my favorite cut on here is the opening cut. That's how we like it. But this has the big hit red, white, and blue. You know, my hair's turning white. My neck's always been red. My collar's still blue. We've always been here just trying to sing the truth to you. Guess you could say we've always been red, white, and blue. Skinner. Let's see, moving on to number 2. Since you took my Van Halen OU812, you know, with Sammy replacing David Lee Roth, I think OU812 is a phenomenal, underrated record. So I'm going to show the follow-up to that, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge. What a great record. From the opening guitar jam on Pound Cake to Run Around, and then songs like oh gosh, Top of the World. You know, there's just there's so and Right Now is probably one of my favorite Van Halen songs ever. I love this cover. I love the whole record, actually. You know, they're not these guys are pretty hard to find, and I'm so glad I was able to finally find a U.S. copy of this. But that's Van Halen, For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge, or FUCK for short. Since it's a Jered video, I can say that, right? Number 1. This is going to be no surprise to Jered. Maybe it is going to be a surprise to Jered. I don't know, hell. But we're both kind of brothers in arms, so to speak, as far as toting that Pantera flag. And for those guys that don't know, you know, Phil Anselmo was not the original lead singer for Pantera. It was Terry Glaze for their first 2, or maybe their first 3 records. And then Phil didn't come in until Power Metal, which I still need to get a copy of that. I don't know if you've got a copy of that yet, Jered, or not. But I decided to show this one. It's the original band copy of Far Beyond Driven. Now, if that ain't metal up your ass, I don't know what is. Not my favorite Pantera album by any stretch of the imagination, but it's still heavy, it still rocks, and it's still Pantera. You know, I was talking with, let me show the back here. I was talking with Brandon, Mr. Hall of Fame, last night, which I had a killer time hanging out with him. Got to go up in the Bat Cave. What a great place. What a great dude. Absolutely down-to-earth, fantastic human being. And we were talking about Pantera and this and that, and something got brought up about a hits compilation of Pantera, and he's like, you know, I like to refer to all the albums as Pantera's greatest hits. Rock on, dude. Anyway, Jered, that's my contest entry for you there, buddy. I figured that I couldn't let it go by without getting in your contest. Congratulations on the subs. You have a kick-ass channel. You're a cool dude, and I really enjoy it, and I hope you much success. Don't take any time off. Don't take any of the shit people say personally. Just let it slide off. By the way, go Saints. This is my son's, it's one of those mediums again I stole from the other room. It's my son's Drew Brees jersey I had to wear just for Brother Jered. So I hope you enjoyed the entry, Jered. Little BLS in the background. Anyway, take care. Peace.